Hello everybody, welcome to the channel High Voltage, and today we are picking up with Andrew Gould's Psychology of Secrets. If you haven't seen the first video, go to videos, and the last video I posted was yesterday, Andrew Gould, page 1 to 7. Today I'm going to try a new method. I'm going to pick up where we left off, and just to review, it's page 1 to 8. Just to review what we read yesterday, Andrew Gould started off with saying, in 5 minutes, Michelle will be a killer, but she doesn't know it yet. And he talks about the story in UK about an alleyway, and a woman was attacked and she unalived somebody, and the other story was very horrifying. A 60-year-old woman was having indiscretions with a 30-year-old man, and then Andrew Gould leaves off with the question, why me? Why are they sharing secrets with me? Secrets with me? And why do people share secrets with strangers? And then Andrew Gould also says, I found myself on my podcast how did he say? I found myself on my podcast sort of exposing some of my secrets too when I didn't have to. I remember one secret he shared, but I don't even think he meant to share it. And don't forget, he says at the beginning of the book, 97% of all of us have a secret we don't want anybody to know, and 13% of us, or something like 67% of us, carry 13 secrets at one given time. This book is revolutionary, it really is. And Andrew Gould gave one secret away when he was interviewing Richard from Heretics, the detransitioner who had bottom surgery, and he was talking about OCD. And Andrew disclosed a secret on that particular video. But if you want to find out what his secret is, I'm not sharing it. So you can look at his video. It's under Heretics with Richard Hayes. So that's where we left off yesterday in the read. So if you have Andrew Gould's book, we're on page 8. This won't be a really long read today. I'm reading the book straight through like a hurricane, like an audio book. And then I'll discuss it in another video. Or we can discuss it live, whichever you prefer. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment. For anybody who's an Andrew Gould fan and you don't have this book, I know that 85,000 copies have been sold. So, all right. After hearing Melissa's secret about the man she killed in the alleyway, I play her WhatsApp audio message on repeat, straining to understand her choice of confidant. Most of the messages consist of the story of the attack. Then she tells me she wants to trust me, and for me to trust her. From the background noise, it sounds like she is in a bar or a restaurant. Surprised, I realize she revealed this to me in a public space. I imagine her alone at a table, indulging in a drink after a friend has left, or waiting for them to return from the toilet. In the audio message, the more shocking the information, the more matter-of-fact Melissa's voice sounds. After repeat listens, I find one clue as to why she chose me. At the beginning of the audio message, she tells me that she has been enjoying listening to my podcast. As listeners continue to share their most intimate stories, I'm one of them, with me, Andrew Gold, I found I was overwhelmed and unprepared. I'm sorry, Andrew. But look what happened. You got to write a book. I was unqualified to handle the unexpected influx of information coming at me from all sides. So I determined to learn all I could about one of the darkest, most fascinating, and most unexplored human phenomena, secrets. I wanted to know how secrets came to be, how they helped shape who we are today, and how they can be used for good and bad purposes. And I want to learn how your own secrets and secrets of others could be used against you. Yes. Hi, Sophie. Does everybody remember Sophie? During my research, I began to see how secrets have been used throughout history to control us by authoritarian regimes, religions, and cults. The more I found out, the more I felt you needed to know. And that's because knowledge is the perfect antidote to secrecy. Knowledge prevents malignant forces from manipulating your secrets. It turns out, too, that secrets are an integral part of our culture, and evolutionary psychology and their role in society is changing rapidly as our technology develops. This book will show how secrets lurk beneath idiosyncrasies in our language, how they can haunt families for generations and scream from the grave. Oh, wow, Andrew, you hit it right on the nail. And it is my hope that by the end, you'll all be armed with enough knowledge of cult dynamics, body language, myths, and social media influencer tricks to repel those trying to extract your secrets. You might even be able to mine secrets from others in your truth. First, you're probably more deceitful than you'd like to think. A monstrous 97% of us carry a secret, or at any given moment, while the average person has 13, there is 47% chance that one of your secrets involves a breach of trust, more than a 60% chance that it relates to financial impropriety, and 33% chance that you are holding a secret relating to either theft, a hidden relationship, or work dissatisfactions. But here's the kicker. Overwhelming evidence now shows that holding on to these secrets can have extreme and negative effects on your well-being and your physical health. Secrets make us lose confidence and perform worse in tests. Keeping secrets also increases the likelihood of heart disease, cancer, and ulcers. Ironically, the physical and mental anguish resulting from the keeping of a secret often weighs the negative repercussions of letting it out. Confiding in those around us can relieve the burden and allow us to better understand our secrets. It allows us to reframe our secrets by seeing them through the eyes of others. Some of us do just that, like some of my podcast listeners, while others keep why? And how else might we diminish the discomfort in secret keeping without giving up the most precious of the gems, the secret itself? To unravel these mysteries, we'll delve into the history of secrets. We'll look at how the Bible's taken on secrets led to millennia of repression. Before fast forwarding to the present day, to find secrets are now financially more valuable than ever. Isn't that unbelievable? Finding secrets is more... What did he say? Finding secrets... They single-handedly hold up the influencer industry in bizarre and unexpected ways and can even sway elections. They keep magicians in business and politicians in power, even insinuating that you have a secret, real or imaginary, is enough to give off the impression of real power. And right now, secrets are endangered as Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle were revealing the darkest secrets of the British royal family to Oprah. Comedian David Baddiel summed up to modern state of secrets in tweets. What we're seeing is what happens when an institution that has always relied to some extent on silence has to exist in a world that no longer does silence. Camilla Long wrote in the Times, "When does royalty stop being royalty? Answer, when everything is dragged through the courts." The barrier of secrecy around the most elusive of families has been weakened by the release of Prince Harry's tell-all memoir, Spare, in which he describes in glorious detail King Charles III doing handstands on his boxers. Now that really bothered Andrew Gold. I remember he did a video and he just couldn't stop getting this vision out of his head of Prince Charles in his boxers doing handstands. I remember that video so clearly. That's funny. Yeah, it's like he pulled the drape across the Wizard of Oz, right? We have long been used to the seeping secrets through the press, word of mouth, but technology advances mean that secrecy today is more vulnerable than ever. And the very concept of keeping something sensational to yourself might soon be a thing of the past. Sex robots, AI, and mind-reading technology will make the task of keeping one's private life private harder. Even the famously secretive Secretary Service, MI5, committed to being more open in the 2020s and launched its own Instagram account in early 2021. Its boss, Ken McMallum, encouraged users to follow them, adding, "You can insert your own joke about whether we'll be following you." If our world no longer does silence, we're going to have to get a better handle on the essence of our secrets. And so that's what I set out to do. I have used what I learned from psychologists, sociologists, and historians to track down and embedded myself with the people living with the worst secrets imaginable. I investigated spies living double lives and found out the secrets of the influencer community. I spoke to the Instagrammers and TikTokers stuck on a hamster wheel of manufactured secrets to quench the viewer's thirst for authenticity and revelation. I met the world's first ever blogger, an oversharer who introduced the internet through the dick pic and had a physical fight with writer Kirk Vonnegut, Vonnegut. It's like Von, Vonn, as in E and then gut. And I got into the mind of the coffin confessor who is paid $10,000 a pop to attend funerals and reveal the secrets of the unalived. I spoke with Amanda Knox about her mismatched body language got her locked up for 4 years for something she didn't commit, and found out from detectives how bad behavior can, under a very specific set of circumstances, reveal what a person might be thinking. Do you have ESP? I consider our over-reliance on lie detectors and how a talk show host got it so wrong that a guest committed after the filming. Is he talking about from Jenny Jones? No, that's a different one. I delved into the psychology of secrets and what keeping them can do to us physically and mentally, as well as how cults and nefarious actors use them against us. What do we have to do with white lies? And how do we protect our children while also being honest with them? And I look to the future to see how technology is changing the concept of the secret, such as in the capture of murderers through apps and trackers. This all might be irrelevant once mind reading, potentially a very real prospect makes secrets obsolete. I want you to get a grip on what secrets truly are, how keeping them will affect you, and how to extract them from others. It's my belief that only through understanding the psychology of secrets can we really understand who we are, or at the very least, who are we when nobody's watching. That's brilliant. Next chapter, page 12, Secrets and Power. So when I put up that 40-minute video yesterday, it took 2 hours to upload. So we finished chapter 1 in 2 days. I'm very happy about that. Tell me what your thoughts are about this book. And I did wear yellow and purple today to match the book cover. Andrew Gould's Psychology of Secrets. If you happen to like any of this video, please like, subscribe, comment. He is my favorite content creator aside from TNT UK, Prime Discovery, Diary of a CEO. But Andrew Gould, there's something about him that's so authentic and real and honest. And he doesn't play games. And I just think this book is fascinating. It's revelatory. And this afternoon, I'll be picking up with Ask Not. And we are at Mary Jo Kopechne. For her work, which extended to nights and weekends, Mary Jo earned $7,500 a year. Her male counterparts were earning twice that. We will be getting into that this afternoon. Don't worry, I still have some dancing. I still have some opinion pieces. And these books, they light up my life. Thank you. I make my day. You did make my day. You all make my day. And I hope that me reading this and what Andrew is trying to share, I'm just sharing what he wrote, and I'm not going to interject. My mother even said that. All right. That's a wrap. For those of you who haven't been here before, that means welcoming, respecting aspects of all people's societies, even though it's really difficult at times. Woo, woo, woo. So, that's a wrap. Take care of yourselves very, very well. Respect yourselves. I'll respect myself. Health, health, health. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Have a great day, everybody. And I'd love your feedback and your comments on what you think of this book thus far. That's 2 videos. First chapter. Wow. Okay. Lasha's back. Okay.